Hello everyone, my name is Jamal Edwards, SBTV founder, lifelong Chelsea fan, and today I have the pleasure of catching up with the young legend Trevoh Chalobah, and we're going to find out a little bit more about him.
Over edge to shoot, so yes! How about this? Trevoh Chalobah on his Premier League debut.
What's going on, my guy? Cool, man, good, yeah, all good, man. Let's go. When I got asked to do this, I'm normally the man behind the camera, innit? But I was just like, yo, I got to do this. Young legend. So we've got everything set up here. We'll have a little chat. Talk all things Chelsea. Why did you want to do this as a career?
I would say when I was younger, I never liked football, you know.
No way.
Yeah, when I was younger, I never liked football. I would say my older brother, Nathaniel, it was him. He used to play football in the park, like just to kick around. And then he got scouted from Fulham. He scouted him and he went there. And I think it was since then I started to like this is something maybe I want to do. Like, let me just try it. So I started in like school. Then Fulham came in for me. Then obviously at that time my brother Chelsea brought my brother to Chelsea. Then the scout there just said instead of going Fulham, just go Chelsea. Then that's where it all started.
What gave you the belief?
I think from under 9s to on the 14s, I was still finding myself, finding the player I am. I think from under 15, 16, that's when I started to like kick on and started believing in myself more. And when I signed my first professional contract, I think that's a booster as well. Like obviously the faith the club's giving you, then going on loan, I think is very important for a young player to get that experience. The 3 years I had, I think I won't regret it at all. I think it's just what's helped me where I am today and where I want to go to.
Did you have any doubts like when you was coming up?
Yeah, there's been loads. There's been loads of doubts. See times when in football it's up and down. Like you're not always gonna have a good game. And there's been times when I found it hard and I thought, am I good enough or not? But I think that's part of it. And for that, I think you just need to keep going and just keep believing in yourself.
You smashed it with your recent games. Like, I wanted to know a little bit more about sort of the down moments. Obviously, a lot of people see the up moments, but like, can you talk to us about some of the moments when it was in your life that happened?
So obviously coming from the academy, you're used to winning. We won the Youth Cup, the Champions League.
Yeah.
Like you're used to winning. Like you're used to winning a lot of games. So then obviously my first loan with Ipswich, like we were losing and like it was not something I was used to, but it's some men's football, you know, and you're gonna get things like that. And I think that's what, as I said, that's what's helped me into growing as a player. Like you're not always gonna win games.
My tough times, I always looked at, like when people said no, I always said, alright, cool, I'm gonna prove you wrong. Like, and it wasn't a thing like where when I proved them wrong, I'm like, I told you so. It was more of a thing for me personally, like I've done what I've done. And obviously my family are quite big in faith, which I know you're big into. Yeah. Like, is that something that helped you overcome like your problems that you was going through?
That's the main thing for me, my faith. It's what's helped me overcome the struggles I've been through, and I know it works because where I am today, if it wasn't obviously for God.
What was one key piece of advice that you had when you was growing up?
I said nothing's given.
Sick. I hadn't heard that. Wait, nothing's given. I hadn't heard that one.
Like nothing from coaches, my dad as well. Like nobody owes you anything. And that's the main thing for me. Like you've got to do it yourself.
A quote that I had was "Chase your dreams, not the competition," which was one where it was like, I think as someone that was trying to make music videos and that, and the same way as that you trying to be a football player, it's like, did you have that, like other players thinking that you're doing better than them or they're doing better than you? How do you overcome that?
For me, I just focus on myself. Like, I think that's the main thing for people, not to look at others. And what my dad used to tell me is treat every game or every training session like it's your last. He
was born in Sierra Leone. Like, a lot of Sierra Leone kids might not get the chance to like come over here and start doing it. So I feel like it's much more. Do they have much? Like they're just grateful for.
Yeah, obviously them seeing me now will probably give them the hope. Because obviously I was born there as well, then moving over here. So if they do get the opportunity, I think that's what it needs for a lot of Black African players. So a lot of talent out there, but it's obviously just then getting the opportunity to then obviously showcase their skills.
It's currently Black History Month. I wanted to ask you, who were your big inspirations like growing up?
I would say Rio Ferdinand, obviously as a defender as well. He was one of the first players I've looked up to. I think he's done well for us, representing obviously a young Black Englishman. So I'll say him.
Would you say also your brother, Nathaniel?
Yeah, he's been obviously he's the reason why I started playing football. So he will always be number one for me, and always I think he's helped me get there and obviously make my dreams come true.
Do you have a family WhatsApp group chat?
Yeah.
What was it like when you scored that? When you scored that goal?
Yeah, it was crazy. Not just that, but also my whole phone.
It
froze for a couple of minutes. I couldn't use it. I remember it was there in that corner when I shot. I just dropped to my knees. So I didn't know what to do. Like it's just in that moment, just everything just rushed in my mind. My loans, the struggles I've been through, the hard work I put in, and yeah, I think I just dropped to my knees. I was crying, and my dad was sitting at the top there.
Respect.
Obviously, my family was watching the game. Everyone's sending voice notes. My auntie's crying, like my sisters, my brothers, like everyone's just because they know, as I said, your family are the only ones who know what you're going through. Like they'll always be there for you, like through the good and bad times.
So who's taking you under the wing at the club?
I would say Tony, because when Tony first came, I remember when Kanté was here. I used to train in the first team, and obviously he's from Sierra Leone as well. So, and at that time, my brother was here, so. He then introduced me to Tony. He said, obviously, my brother told him to look after me and stuff. And he was the one that always believed in me, because there used to be times I used to talk to him and say, like, what can I do, like, to improve my game? I'm going to go out and learn what is it I need to do and stuff like that. So he's always believed in me. He always knew if you keep working hard, you'll get your opportunity. And then yeah, I've got my opportunity and I've taken it well. So I'll say thanks to him as well for believing in me.
So how does it feel being a fan of the club and now actually playing on the pitch?
It's unbelievable. Obviously, there's times I used to be ball boy here. I used to watch Champions League games. Like, there's a photo you might have seen me and Mason when Messi was taking the corner. Have you seen that photo? Yeah, like
sick.
From there to then playing with him, like it's just dreams really. Like just shows that the belief of me. I've always believed in myself and always prepared myself for that opportunity. And I think yeah, it's just I've taken it well.
Onwards and upwards, you've had a strong start, innit? So you get me, sick man. Nice one, bro.
Loftus-Cheek got a touch on that, and there's Trevoh Chalobah to head it in for 1-0 to Chelsea. He scored at the bridge again.